Welcome back. WeArEuS, and this is a situation that is not my fault. It is the result of misunderstandings that I was not allowed to clarify and prevent from escalating into a situation where we will probably meet a bad ending. That's right, this is the Thaumaturge, and nothing you see from here on out is my fault. Oh, wrong way. Not from around here, boy. You better watch out. Slurp that up.
Things people come up with.
Wait, something new has arrived. It's right here. This is a journalist's notes about Rasputin. He's tall, well-built, has a penetrating gaze, and an intense smell. Journalist's notebook. Sheets of paper covered with indistinct handwriting. Excitement pours out of the pages as if from an overflowing vessel, and the ink smells of an accelerated heartbeat as thoughts were hastily committed to paper, sipping every word from Rasputin's mouth. This will be front page material. Pieces of bread. Broken off pieces of bread going stale on a wooden tray. The sharing of bread was done in an atmosphere of great piety, stemming from the belief in the sanctity of the loaf. Someone saw it for more than a baked good meant to fill the stomachs of those feasting, a symbol of the body of the Messiah himself, which will be offered for our sins. Okay. Bottle of wine, cheap wine that anyone could afford. Words clung to the wine, pouring from the mouth in a whisper like liquor from a bottle. Drink from it, all of you. May there be enough to drink for all the apostles. Conclusion. Around a common table. Bread, wine, apostles. There's no shortage of references to the biblical Last Supper at this feast. Rasputin must have had some goal in this blunt symbolism. The journalist's presence is also not a matter of coincidence. Apparently, Grigori wants the news of his Last Supper to spread. Well, there's not really much else we can do. I mean, certain other places are locked, so...
Wonderful. About what happened in the church. Did you get what you'd hoped for?
Yes, although bloodshed was not part of my plan. But apparently, such was God's will.
AKA,
But
I didn't think ahead.
an innocent soul because God is with me. I have the power to heal. Time will tell, of course.
How did you get out of there?
What about you?
The military gave me a ride. Why didn't you help me when they locked me up in the Citadel?
God is my witness. Did I not send Lazarev to find you? Did they ask you anything during your captivity?
I didn't say anything against you, if that's what worries you.
It's good to know I can still count on your loyalty. It's good that you're here, that God guided you to me again.
What's the occasion? Do you want to thank me for something again?
Not today. Today, all of you gathered at this table are equally important. I want to celebrate you with this humble supper. I hope you'll join us.
Did you invite the press?
My sermon must have made quite an impression on her. Good.
Didn't answer the question, though.
Tell me more about this occasion.
What do you want to know?
Eh,
The corner near the brothel. It was cozier at the Nadarzyńskis.
But today, we wouldn't all fit. Look around and see how many believers we've gained.
Are you saying that they were attracted by the miracle at the church?
Of course, and a brothel is as good a place as any other. Better even. Here, lust trumps propriety, and nakedness is a symbol of truth. We're celebrating truth here today. Truth in community.
You went to a lot of trouble to prepare this supper. To what purpose?
I wanted to meet, to talk, to show my gratitude to those of you who have persevered on the path of truth and stand with me despite adversity. Bless you.
Who can I expect to see at this supper?
It's difficult to mention everyone. My flock keeps growing, but people are different. Strong, wise, weak, dumb. Some stumble and never get back up. They will be missed today. I pray for their souls. What's important is that you came back.
A discerning thaumaturge would notice that your supper resembles the Last Supper, the one from the Bible.
A supper like any other. There is a host, his guests, food, and drink. I believe this meal will not be my last.
That will do.
So, will you join us now?
Grigori, we have to talk.
That sounded serious. And one should sit down before discussing serious matters. Perhaps during supper. Will you join me?
as if I really have a choice.
All right, I'll stay. And what do you plan to do after supper?
God created a world and placed a beautiful garden within it in the east. Then, he placed a man there. The plan is for us to meet in paradise as well, because there we will get that which we deserve, my friend. No more, no less. Do you recall our conversation over your father's grave, when I asked who you feel you are? You did not know the answer then, but now you must make a decision. Soon, I'll be able to give you anything you want. It's enough for you to believe.
Can we talk now?
Your serious matter, of course.
I was approached by certain people. They want my help in reviving one of my father's concepts.
What is it that you expect from me? Should I be afraid of something?
It occurs to me that I probably should have checked to see if I had a mission or task that would take me back to... I don't remember the guy's name specifically, but take me back to the guy that suggested that we forge the coterie. and see what he had to say about the fact that we don't have a fourth, which is necessary for the entire thing. We have no other thaumaturges that I'm... No, we have no other thaumaturges.
This is goodbye for us, Grigori. We've had our moments, but now I want to go my own way. We have different visions for the future. I will work on accomplishing mine with other thaumaturges.
Thank you for your honesty. I have been very eager to eat this Passover meal with you before my suffering begins. Wait a minute, my friend. I will be with you shortly. I still want to show you something before you leave for good. And Victor, I am telling you now before it happens, so that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he.
I'm sure this isn't going to be a spectacular, strange bit of ridiculousness that's about to occur. I'm sorry, did we just bomb the whores?
Water! People, give me water!
Is he dead? Oh, God. He's dead!
I'll get you. It's okay.
Was I right, or was I right?
Is this what death is like? An infinite void?
Well, it's the last day of summer and we need to decide what to do next. Ah, well. Whatever it is, it's in this general area.
Where am I? Is this hell? Well, I could have seen it coming.
I'm telling Mom, all you thaumaturges are crazy.
Really? There were only two?
And the teacher said, Victor, is the rat here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself. Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
Yes, Mama.
I'm the head of this family, and I deserve respect. You'll put me in an early grave.
Looks like he was wrong about something.
Did you not hear what I said? This is the end.
I was wondering where you'd bother me again.
You needed me, so here I am. It is time for the trial.
What trial? Is this some sort of court?
Ah, the last one. I guess this is his.
Barbarit.
Yes, a trial over the conscience of Viktor Schultzky.
Of what do I stand accused?
And what weighs on your conscience?
To be honest, the only thing that actually bothers me is the lack of, well, the golem issue. And even then, I'm right. I'm right. I have always been right. I was nothing but right. Unfortunately, we need the guy, and the fact that he's dead sort of screws everything. So, it's a problem. And so I think about the problem.
A clay colossus. A beautiful, destructive force.
The threat you visited upon us.
Yes. And do you understand why? Good. So you understand that every victory requires sacrifice. And the end only justifies the means. Ultimately, the golem rests at your side, correct?
I regret how the business with the golem ended.
You mean how you ended it?
No.
What about Lygia? It's your fault her ambition is now so bloated. Surely you think you were protecting her by sparing her flaw. Your sister will never be the same again. So, the defendant admits guilt and shows contrition. Go on.
I'm not finished.
It's all right. We have all the time in the universe. Your twin sister, despite not having your power, she was only ever kind to you in this cruel world. She was genuinely happy to have you come back to her. She was alone here, you know. That's very noble of you. But is there room for a caring sister in your plans for the future? I don't think so. Soon you will be left alone again. And in time, no one will remember you. Do you mean to say that you don't care? Supposedly, we only live as long as someone remembers us. After that, all traces of us disappear. Go on.
It's not over.
Certainly. So, what's next? You're a thaumaturge, as was your father, your grandfather, and your great-grandmother. You've always thought of yourself as better than others because of that.
That's where pride came from, so we have no choice but to accept this.
The defendant admits to his own pride.
My power also reminds me daily of the disappointment I felt after you disposed of me instead of protecting me.
Rubbish. I always understood you and did everything to protect us. at any cost. You're a fool if you still don't understand.
I mean, how? Yeah, we read the freaking notes. We know everything that he did and why.
Have you come down a peg now? Because Upper reminded you of what had happened.
We can end by saying that I realized how much I threatened the family at that time. And exile was not cruelty, it was mercy.
And the Black Grimoire? You always coveted it. And behold, according to the last will, it's yours. Do you think this means you've never meant anything? Have you changed your mind? Are you ashamed of your past glibness?
I guess it's not a crime to change your views, right?
Not at all. That's enough. Accusations and evidence have been presented, and witnesses as well as jurors have expressed their opinions. Are you ready to hear the verdict?
Try me.
I want to hear the verdict.
What do you think the trial has revealed?
It made me realize that I regret my decisions.
And you think that's the way it should be?
Again, the only thing I have any issue with is the golem. And who knows, there may be an alternate solution for that. I just haven't had the opportunity to go back and inform whatever his name was about the situation as it stands. That said,
No. If I'd listened to my conscience before, I'd have spared myself and others from regret.
The verdict is guilty. Guilty of doubt, lacking confidence in his own abilities, and guilty of ignoring his conscience. Guilty, guilty, guilty.
hey, buddy.
This cannot end like this.
And it won't end until you begin on one of the paths. This is the only way you can atone for your transgressions.
Are you talking about Rasputin and the coterie?
There may be other paths available. Which one do you prefer?
What do you want to tell me?
That you can reach the world, following paths less trodden. But now, focus on what's in front of you. So, why the coterie?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of the way either of these options are phrased, but either one will do.
It's enough for me that they're not Rasputin. I'm not expecting similar charlatanism from them.
So, you accept everything that was meant for you, and you will use it as you see fit. events taking this course?
Yes, I want this.
So, remember what it is you're feeling now, when the time for the trial comes.
And you? What would you do in my place?
I died beneath that tenement house. What you see is an embodiment of your pride, conscience, or doubts. Those are the things you're arguing with, dolt. You are your own worst enemy. Go now.
Will I ever see you again?
That's entirely up to you. You are in charge here.
So what happens next?
Let's meet in paradise, the garden near the fountain. Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. I have an idea who the author is, but I don't know how it's possible. I have no idea where to look for this paradise and garden. I'll think about this later.
Mysterious letter. A note left on the bedside table while I was unconscious. It talks about a meeting in paradise and suggests that I find a specific fountain. Rasputin, is that you? Pavishla on fire. Pavishla, my mistake. Large number of people gathered for a communal feast outside of the brothel, strange as that is, which was organized by a certain Grigory Rasputin, the monk and miracle worker. The feasting was violently interrupted when a bomb exploded in the building. I don't have any black clothes, so, can't mourn as I do whatever comes next. Also, I am not a fan of the fact that I did not have enough stats to do even one of the skill checks. The deed is at the bottom. No, that doesn't look like the one that was with Stanislav. Quickfire combo? Are you going to... I'm assuming this is the third combo in the quick attack line of skills. I mean, it wouldn't hurt to have something else. That requires more points than I currently have. How in the world are mind and a heart at the same level? That is extremely illogical. The point here in mind puts it at 6, but heart doesn't have an equivalent invested here. So the upgrade here that's in this particular section for this bottom one here is going to have to do with distraction. I wouldn't mind having another one of those, but I might have missed out on this salutor entirely. Don't really have an option there, so may as well. Okay. So Lygia isn't here? Okay. Hold on, there's something to read. Oh, she is here. And she has a shotgun.
Lygia?
Christ, don't sneak up on me like that. How do you feel?
Are we really here? Both of us? This isn't a dream, is it? I had another nightmare with Father in it. It felt real. And exhausting. Balberith was there, and Father was judging me.
Judging?
In fact, I was judging myself. This nightmare made me realize how much remorse I still had in me for how I lived and what I had done.
Are you sure you don't want to rest some more?
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
That's because I am. Whatever is happening on the streets right now, it scares me.
Is that why you unearthed Papa's musket? Does it still work?
Just now I thought I would find out. Before you woke up, they shot a man on our street. He crawled away somewhere, but he was bleeding so badly. The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now. I know it has to end someday, but God is my witness. I don't know what will be left of this city. I don't know what could stop this madness. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
I've just risen from the dead. Besides, I didn't want to bother you. At least until I came up with a solution.
And how is that going?
I'm considering a few options. Give me some time.
I'm just worried about you. Besides, I guess I'm most worried about Grażynka right now.
Where is Grażynka?
She left to get some supplies. It's hard to buy anything now, but she left yesterday and still hasn't come back. Maybe she just had to hide somewhere and is waiting.
That is extremely concerning.
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Grażynka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand about a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east. Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
Do you know if anything happened to the store?
I didn't even want to try to get in there to check. You shouldn't go there right now.
This chaos in the city, how long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago. Do you know what day it is?
Hold on.
The last day of summer.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
You have risen from the dead. That has to be enough for me. At least until Christmas. Grażynka.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you've once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tsar and engaging in terrorism. You'll also be held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire. Your brother didn't bother to mention that, Miss Ligia? You'll be coming with us, Mr. Shulsky.
Why do you torment our family? What are you hoping to get out of it?
We actually
And
know
how the
this
hell
answer.
did you get the keys to our house?
Dear Ligia, please try to understand that it was your brother who brought these dark clouds down upon your family. I'm just trying to disperse them without bloodshed. If you don't resist, I give you my word that no harm will come to your sister.
So are we going to bring
Shall
up
we?
what he's actually after, or... Like, we know what his plan is. Why is there no option to mention it? Unless it's hidden behind pride, which makes no sense. You know, it's extremely strange that we didn't start this episode off with the usual bit of quick but messy street justice. Justice in a sense. I'm defending myself. That's just enough. I say it's past time that a little bit of bloodshed occur.
You are leaving. Straight to hell, you son of a bitch. If you think you'll take me away from my own home, you are mistaken. No, Chief. We'll finish this here.
I didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Niedzitz, Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
Want to share any other fantasies? Don't worry about the broken window pane, Victor. I'll deduct it from the 5 rubles you still owe me.
I accept your offer. So, first things first. Yeah, we can... They've all got a lot. I'm pretty sure we can't heal WeArEuS, so we're going to have to make use of his health pool very carefully. Should we go with the guy with the gun first? No, the guys with the guns go last. If I get rid of this guy, the other two are easy. I could literally just stun lock one guy with our quick attacks, since they have slow on them. And the other guy, I could sick Marana on, and he'd just never have a turn. But to get there, I need to get rid of this guy. What he's planning to do isn't particularly bad, but I'd really rather... Again, what I'm planning to do to win this fight requires that he be gone. And to make that happen, we'll do what we must. 38 isn't enough to kill him. I was thinking, we could stick the golem on this guy, and then just beat him in the face until it's the golem's turn, eating whatever other damage comes our way. How many turns would that take? The golem's turn, the golem's ability or skill, regardless of which one I choose, the ones that deal double damage require 3 turns. So I need a minimum of 3 turns just to begin to make use of the golem. Whereas with 3 turns, I can strip this guy of everything he's got, focus-wise. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I could strip him naked before he gets his turn. Maybe not. But I think we could get him... I think we could get him in the breakdown state before the other two get a turn. Slow them so that their turns get reset to the last possible round. And probably kill this guy. That's 6. Yeah. She could definitely kill him easily. But he has to be in breakdown state, otherwise we can't deal any significant damage to him. I have to keep that in mind, otherwise I throw this fight in the garbage. And I think, based on how terror works, it's only going to trigger after this guy's turn. But it'll still allow me to impact the turn of the other two, so they won't go. I wish I had some manner of control over WeArEuS, but he's just going to be useless and tickle the guy with the 80% damage resistance. Oh, right. She sets his turn all the way back to the very end of the round. Here is where I have to... Okay. from here, I could just focus on killing this guy. Wait. Wait. Wait, 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 wait. Wait. Wait, wait, wait. 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 If you haven't noticed by now, this man's trait changed. Apparently, being under the chief's command alters their trait every second round. It's fine by me, it doesn't really matter. I can just switch from attacking the chief and stun-locking him to attacking this guy and, well, stun-locking this guy and attacking the chief's focus. That is 7 times 8, that's 56. Yeah, that could work. And then we can just stun-lock this last guy while Marana does the good Lord's work on this guy's focus. But for now, I want to focus on this guy. So, there is a very good chance, we have 3 people, the chance is out of 100%. I'd say it's about 50-50 that we actually hit this guy or one of the other two. And you know what? I'm actually going to go for that chance because ultimately we get the same outcome. I'll let Marana go first, soften him up a little bit. And then concussion. Everybody start over again. 58 damage to the man in the back. 10 to the man on the left. I didn't see how much he healed, but he healed 18. Well, this guy's going to be down another point in just after this turn, so I actually think we should focus him. No, I can see that that's not going to get us what we want. But we can stop him from healing. Having him out of play would be tremendous. That is a mistake on my part. It's fine. He's now suffering from terror, and on his next turn, he should be feeling it. Irrelevant. Okay. So, what do we do here? Oh, he's going to feel... Well, he won't feel it until after the round ends, and even then... Not as effective as I was hoping it would be. Oh, right. What in the world was I thinking? I could have just turned it off a long time ago, spared myself the trouble. One of us are going to land this. I guarantee it. Next time we'll land it. We have a 24 health heal. But we require the Sandman. Or can we, hold on, let's see if the Oopers heal. Only 19. Oh, I can stop whoever I want. I choose you. From here, we swap off of you to Oopir, and I choose this guy. Reset. All right. All according to plan. He's looking at him, so I'm not worried about him. This guy's looking at Victor. So I've determined he does not get a turn. Wait. We may have a better solution here. I hear the Bukovac's tummy rumbling. Would be a shame not to feed our boy. Buki, baby, eat up. And as for you, good sir, check your jaw. Okay. Hold on. You wouldn't get the kill. That sucks. Deed is on the bottom, isn't it? Yeah. So Deed is only level 5 because I don't have the other salutor. Who knows? I might have gotten it from allowing Ariel to take the golem, but I never promised him a golem. He can die with those words on his lips, but they'll always be alive. So, oh yeah, he just leaves the fight then. And then I choose this guy. It got a little close, but it worked out. Oh, that's super unfortunate for him. Goodbye, good sir. She's not going to do any damage to this guy. There it is, though. Easy enough.
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I loaded my piece today. Just say the word, and the balding prick will lose the other half of his face.
Nyejits, loyal to the end, like a dog, like his father. Are you going to let this mongrel deprive you of the pleasure? Will you leave my fresh corpse to your sister as a gift? Blood soaks into stone for many long years. A unique birthday gift.
I can't imagine sparing his life would be a good idea. And I mean, while Abernethy would love to do it for me, but I don't want him. This guy's after Lygia, though. And he won't stop. He will get anyone under his thumb that he can possibly acquire and use them to leverage Lygia into his particular, well, not necessarily favor, but to get her under his thumb. Regardless of whether his feelings are genuine or not. I mean, I went through all the trouble of collecting all of the documents in the guy's office. We have all of the information on what he had planned, what he intended, and why. And not once was that information useful outside of just, that's a missed opportunity, especially for now. I'm pretty sure we can kill the guy here and then just toss his body out in the street and make it look like he died in the riots. I mean, there'd be a bullet hole, but he was just punched really hard. That's all it was. It's a bullet hole shaped punch.
The word.
Alive, he would never have left you alone.
That much I'm certain of.
Yes, you're right. Thanks.
WeArEuS, did you?
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you.
What now?
Put him out in the street, make it
No
look
one
like he
can
died in the
find out.
riots.
We have to get rid of him.
why you'll be the protagonist of my next poem.
Done. It doesn't even show.
I could help you more.
No, it's your birthday.
Well, they're twins, so it's both their birthday.
Rest in peace, Chief.
Or not, you piece of garbage. We're gonna have to get somebody to clean that up. Grazinka. Alright, she hasn't come back. Ah. Look who's a budding thaumaturge teleporting here before I could get in.
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Niedzit just murdered the chief of the Ochrana in the hallway.
And saved our lives.
What's next? What do you intend to do?
I'm still thinking.
Do you want to know what I would do?
Please do.
I would face whatever it is that you must face. Papa hoped you would see some matters through to the end for him. Even if his ideals are not yours, don't run away from the inevitable. You can't be afraid.
Thank you.
Did I help?
I think so. I'll let you know how it went.
Hey, buddy.
You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas?
Again, consider siding with the coterie would be fine if we had 4 people. We don't because one had to be, well, a trash tier thaumaturge for sure. To die to ruse on the street. Also, I haven't seen that one guy who liked to challenge us with his street thugs as salutors in a while.
Maybe Rasputin and the coterie aren't my only options. Do you remember the other suggestion from the dream? Do you think it was about escaping? We could try to break free from all of them. We could escape. Maybe we could even convince Ligia to leave Warsaw behind. What do you make of this?
Same as with everything.
I was thinking about our thaumaturge friends. Who will understand better than him? Apart from you, of course. You're right. We both owe a lot to Rasputin. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be talking now. But his path, even if it does lead to the Romanovs' court, is uncertain. And the price of following it is unknown.
Unquestionably unknown.
Tough choice, isn't it?
So again, here we have we'll still consider siding with Rasputin just to go with that choice, but siding with the coterie, I don't see that not ending poorly, considering. I mean, apparently I'm the only good thaumaturge in the city.
Do you think Rasputin could have survived? The letter, yes. But it doesn't decide anything. He could have sent it before visiting the brothel. But if he's alive, can we trust him? He may take us to see the Tsar, but what will be the price? Let's not waste any more time.
Frankly, I just want to see how this particular option plays out. Because, as I've repeated here multiple times, we don't have the fourth member we need to actually do the thing that his father hypothesized. Now, maybe there's some mysterious alternative option or thaumaturge that will just pop out of nowhere. But barring that, I can't imagine this goes well.
Let's try to resurrect my father's cause. Let's return to our magical friends. Rasputin will have to return from the dead alone.
Really quickly, let's see. We'll do this. Then, hold on, let me check really quickly how long. Hopefully this doesn't screw up the thing like it did the other time. Okay, we are past an hour, so I'm going to end it here, but not before I tell you what my plan is. So, next episode is going to be on, this goes up Thursday. So the next episode will be Monday, which means I'm going to be recording it Thursday. So, with that in mind, I'm going to have more time than usual since this is my vacation. And how we're going to do it is like this. I'm going to play out each of the 3 options that we had there to completion, even if that means the video is going to end up being about 3 hours or more. Presuming, of course, that the option we've selected for this particular run, I went back, in case you were wondering, I went back to just after we buried Chief Meatball and saved. So we now have that to start from when it's time to come back and replay the other options. Now, again, as I was saying, this all hinges on how long it takes for this option to reach the ending. If it's more than an hour, more than about an hour and a half, I might not be able to do it that way, and we'll have to just split them up into 2 more episodes after that. But regardless, we are going to play through each of the endings and see how they'll play out with all of the decisions we've made up until this point. So, regardless of how those things end, I hope you guys will be looking forward to that. I think that's about it. I don't really need to do the usual outro spiels, so I think I can just let you guys go. And so, with all that said, we will see you next time.